Launch. Ta-da! Welcome everybody to episode 11. I
No,
think.
we did episode 11. This is 12.
Well, it's you're right. You're right. But episode 11 will be out eventually, hopefully. There's crazy audio issues we've been having, and now
God, it was
hopefully
such a
they're fixed.
good one, too.
I know, it was really cool.
I
It
don't think I've ever
was
had
so
it
good.
and go that direction.
I wanted that to be a story that we then continued.
Right. As a second one, that's the first one we've had of those. We were like, oh, man, it sucks that we're ending this. Yeah, that was a good one. And someday everyone will get to listen to it.
To go from it. All right. Welcome, everybody.
We're running a live broadcast right now.
Yeah, this is the D&D show of randomness. I am Connor, and this is Ogre, my dad. And together we make
Ogre Tailz.
Man, fucking
a big
I
big
fucking
pile
that
of
one high, and I don't
fun.
think you even stepped up to the plate yet.
You were on a little bit of a delay, and so I thought you were going to continue. I thought it was one of those, well, when in Rome moments. I should have said.
Nope. All right. So we're going to be randomly rolling a game. Each of us pick two kinds of stories to run. I ran the story last time.
Any genre.
So you're going to be doing it. If you ever find us live on Twitch while we're recording this, you could write a thing or in the comments. Just let us know what you want to see, and we'll put it into the random roll for next time. So, starting with...
I'm trying to find...
What do you choose first?
I sent you some. Yeah, just the other day I had two that I was going to do for the last one, and oh yeah. Gamekeeper at Jurassic Park catching loose T-Rex.
Okay, hope I don't roll one.
Who's running this game?
Four.
One of us is taking a serious internet hit right now. Did you say a number two?
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. Number two is Dwarf running from Orcs.
Oh, wow. Who's GMing this one?
You're GMing. So my dad is the game master, going to run this tale.
Okay. I'm going to go with the old favorite, which never gets rolled. Bit by a vampire.
Oh, that's right. My other one. Okay. So, Vampire Hunter.
We did. Didn't we do that one?
No, we already did Bit by a Vampire.
Oh, right. No, that was Werewolf.
No.
That was Vampire.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, so I'll take it back. We'll do.
I did want to do Vampire Hunter though, because I thought that would be cool.
Yeah, we can do that one. What genre have we not done in forever?
I was thinking about that earlier, and so I thought of like
I got
some
it.
sort of.
I got it.
Number 3.
Ghost hunter in the Wild West.
Okay.
Supernatural.
Like
right
after they kill all the witches.
Oh, what's your fourth one?
Oh shit. Vampire Hunter.
Okay.
You're 1d4. 1d4 for the story.
I'll press it again. One more time. Maybe the third time is okay. It's not working. I'm gonna reload it.
You're
I'm
gonna
gonna take
re-roll
a
the page.
D4 and go. 2. What was 2?
Welcome, Dallas.
Thank you. What was 2?
2 was my first pick, which was it's right on the tip of my tongue. Oh yeah.
That's good because I can't remember it.
Dwarf running from orcs.
Oh, dwarf running. So this is dwarf running from orcs.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's going to happen right now, ladies and gentlemen, is Connor is going to free roll a character. We use a character system which is sort of based upon a Dungeons and Dragons system, where you're going to roll between 2 and 20, or 3 and 20. 2 and 20. And then the stats are a straight roll. 8 strength. Here we go. This dwarf is really strong.
Oh.
And we're using a system based called the Shit that my partner and I created a long time ago for writing stories of any genre or any gaming system together. Wow, this guy's really sucks.
That is good. He has a good dex. He's one
He has
of
a
the
good dex. Strength
stingy
8,
dwarves.
not very strong. Dex is fantastic. Con is not so good, below average. Wisdom, above average. And intelligence, ridiculously intelligent. Okay.
Oh.
So that's interesting. So we have a 19 intelligence and an 18
This
charisma.
guy's just gonna
Wow.
This guy's gonna enslave himself some orcs, and they're all gonna be working
for him. Wow. Okay. Roll a D4.
4.
And then roll. Okay, so give me a contested roll here. D100, just power versus power. Stop rolling that dice, you idiot. Oh, 17.
Come on! Oh, so close! Wow.
Okay,
so I ripped my camera down.
Yeah, so you are a thief illusionist. You are 3rd level in both. You are a scout.
So what? I got like plus 3d6 sneak damage, and
part of a scouting party who got wiped out by an ambush. Yeah, and so illusions. That's probably like, with your stats, you'd probably have maybe 3 second levels and probably 5 or 6 first levels and every cantrip there is. Probably just pick straight off of illusionist cantrip 1 and 2. And everything we roll while we're playing, folks who don't understand role playing, is based upon a 100% system. So as he fills out his character sheet, you will see percentage numbers pop up there, and those he has to roll under in order to be successful. For instance, if he had a 37% block, he'd have to roll under a 38 to be successful at that block. And so that's how we randomly create all of the action based upon die rolls. I am now going to take a moment and consider what the story actually is while Connor finishes creating the character.
Yeah, go for it. I actually just looked up. Well, don't press that button. Jeez.
I just lost your video and audio. That was cool.
Oh my gosh. This thing's quite fickle. You're good. Just go start creating your story. I'll be here eventually. Ta-da! Welcome back, me. Thanks, me. As I was saying, while you're starting the shit, I
still don't see you.
Sucks to be you. Oh, great. You know what's going to happen now is at this point on, the fucking audio is going to be
an echo
or something. Yeah. Well, we'll see eventually.
No. We can't test. We can't.
No.
Can't. Okay, well, let's just go for it. Why we think it's wrong just because it's wrong.
I'm just saying things.
Maybe if I close it out, it'll work better.
I am just gonna like roll these illusion magics randomly whenever I want to go to use them, just because there's only like 4 or 5 cantrip first and second.
Yeah, I would say your character, your level, you probably get like plus 5. So probably like 6 second level spells and I don't know 10 first level spells per day, something like that.
Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Thrawn Humplefiend.
So Thrawn Humplefiend is part of a crack military squad, which has been slowly but surely eroding the rear lines of the Orc march from Mordor. And like the war is so large that he and his team, this is the 5th year that they've been in this battle as a team, and basically all they have done is to sabotage trade routes like wagons and that kind of shit. You had a team of 10. You were setting up an ambush at a bridge, and by complete accident, two scouting teams that of orcs came upon you, and your entire team was decimated. You are now on the run. You only survived the onslaught because you were able to use your illusionary powers to hide from a literal, just a hail of arrows. And you are currently hiding under the bridge that you had set to take out. and everyone else on your team is around you, dead or dying. The arrow you heard, you understand orc completely. So you heard, I think they're all dead. Let's go down and start rifling through them. I want those boots. I'm going to eat that one first. Like there's this nonstop, like you can hear, and there's definitely 20-ish, 30-ish, and they are within bow range.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think my guy mainly rocks a bow.
Really, not like a polearm or something.
He wields a 45-pound warhammer.
He can barely pull a 45-pound bow. I know I have one. Yeah,
right,
so
1v5,
he has a light bow. He has a light bow. And
6 minus 1,
does
2.
Okay, so you're hiding under the bridge. You know they're coming down. Your friends are all dying or dead around you. What spell are you currently using to be not detectable?
Guess let's look at the seconds. Passerby. They get a 30% chance to fail all sensory attention to me unless they're trying to interact with me.
A what? 30% chance? A what?
Sensory attention have a 30% chance to fail.
Fail. Okay, so negative 30. Is that a cantrip?
That's a second level.
Wow. Second level spell, you'd think it'd be a little stronger than that.
Yeah, it's kind of weird because like this is 30% on a +1 is 5% thing. So
right. Oh, I see.
This might, I don't know.
Yeah, I would double that for a second level spell up until like it probably does works on maybe 6 high hit dice worth of creatures.
Yeah.
These are all 1 or 2 level creatures, so you know what I mean? Does it say how many things it works on?
It works on me, and it like affects anything that's trying to like see, not trying to see me, but if they look through the area, they have that chance to not see me.
Well, let's just call it half.
Drops
Whatever their
perception by half.
perception perception by half. Okay, so the bridge spans a 150-foot ravine on rocky ground. It is giant hemp ropes and timbers, and it is strong enough for many wheeled carts to be, or two-wheeled carts side by side, but like it can load up because it's seen marching armies that have been horizon to horizon for weeks on end. So like it's really sturdy, except that your team crept in there and your battle mage set explosive runes at all of the most important points all around it. The battle mage is dead. It was the third to get taken out. Make a it's almost no point asking you to make an intelligence roll. Yeah, make an intelligence roll. You basically will have to bump to fail. You have a 96% chance, I think. 95, maybe.
Oh yeah, 64.
Yeah, you don't actually know how to cast that kind of ward, but you think you can figure out a way to set them off.
So I'm underneath of it still as they're coming over.
Setting it off now would be really bad. So you've got a couple of options. You
There's
can
not like
go.
a fuse or something
No,
or
there's not a fuse.
or a
There's
timer
just.
I can turn or a.
Yeah, there is. It's magical. And you recognize it because you remember people studying it, but you didn't.
Good. I'm
But you can actually
dreading
you
skipping
can
that
set
class
it
now.
off. You can set it off. You know that if you hurl a certain type of magic at one, it will actually activate it as if a person touched it. So you did make your roll. But you have a couple of options. You could
Okay,
go.
I'm gonna use one of
You could
my.
climb back up on the bridge, and then you could go back the way you came, which there's a group of orcs that way because arrows came from that direction. You could also go up on the bridge and go to the other side, where there's also another group of orcs waiting. You could go down, which is about 350 feet to a river of molten lava.
Oh, okay. This is a lot more dangerous than I was picturing. Okay.
Yeah, this is Mordor. You're on. This is the orcs leaving Mordor, and you guys are just all you do is fuck with them, and it didn't work good this
Um.
time. So you are on the run. Down is an option. Like
No, no.
you've been
Okay. All
down in
right.
the crannies. You've been
All
down in
right.
the nooks and crannies. You're a dwarf. Like
So
like your team owns this place, but they're all dead. So what do you do?
if I get to the top and then run to the other end of it, do I think I can activate the runes with a spell from that side once they come on it?
Absolutely, because there's runes spaced all across it. You guys spent the better part of an afternoon covering this mage as she duk 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 duk. So even if you go all the other way to the end, all you gotta do, that you can cast a spell and you can set the ones off on this side.
Yeah, I'm just going to climb to the top and rush away from them down the bridge. When I get to the other side of the bridge, I'm going to draw their attention if I don't have it yet.
Hey, if Davy logged on to the show, could she see if there's an echo?
I don't know.
Good call.
I don't know if this is
Anyway,
regularly in the stream or if it is only going to
I
the.
don't care.
So I didn't want to tell you yes or no because I honestly have
That's
zero
okay. It
idea.
was very truthful, son. I appreciate that. Anyway, so you're gonna climb. So like you're basically on this end, and you're gonna climb under it to get to this end. Or you're gonna climb on the top and run across it to get to this end. Like you have those two
You know
basic
what?
choices.
I should go under because I'm a dwarf with little feet, and they're probably gonna catch me before I get across running. So yeah, I'm gonna climb.
All right, give me 3 dex rolls to make it across the bridge.
78, 34, 34.
So I'm sorry, athletics. What's your athletics? 72.
Oh
So
yeah,
you
I missed the
failed the
first.
first one. Okay, so
All right, I
yeah,
really
you're
need to get
like,
over
I
here.
should definitely go under. And you start climbing down. Make a system shock survival roll.
The
Con
end of
times
this
5
character.
for
No, no, it's
45.
not.
Oh,
No,
shit.
no.
Um, do you have any magic that saves you from falling?
No, I'm dead. All right, here we go.
All right, make an athletics roll.
Wait. I'm looking. Give me 1 second. No. I can throw lots of illusions of me into other places that are safe, so my last dying moments are knowing that I'm safe up there. But
We'll be recorded. We'll be recorded for a moment for the orc to shoot arrows through. So you like, yeah, if I just climb down like to there, I can climb to there and to there, and I can do that. And you started climbing down, and then you looked all the way down the chasm and got vertigo, and we're like, whoa, and you slip, and you're basically, it's a big effing bridge, even if it's built on medieval standards. So it's about, you got about 20 feet to fall before there's nothing. There's no thing. What you've got, this is probably your last action before you have to learn to fly.
Yeah, I was about to say, as I'm tumbling down, I'm going to whip out my grappling hook shot and fire it into the banister.
I will let you power versus
I
for
figured
a grappling hook.
I figured with my intelligence of 19, this guy has like all the scrolls and shit that he would need.
Yeah, you'd think that, wouldn't you? You'd really think this guy would have something for falling, wouldn't you?
Get a 99.
They're all used up. Okay, so power versus power. If you win, you can have a grappling hook and rope.
Yeah, I got a 62. Wow.
You won 34. Wow, I'm just rolling.
I beat your second
30.
one.
Yeah.
Not
Sorry.
your third one.
All right, that would be a good thing. The closest you do have is, you have a dagger at your belt that you might be able to draw and stab into something rather than just grab. But you've got like one action.
Here's for all the What did you say? 200 feet. So I have 3 rounds
to solve this problem.
To stick myself.
Well, at least
your
constitution's really high. You got a lot of health to soak up the fall. So it's 1d10 per 10. No, it's 1d6 per 10 feet.
No, I'm vulnerable to lava.
Extremely vulnerable to lava. Do you have a god?
No, I think they just worship the gem. I'm pretty sure.
Dwarves have gods. You're a thief and an illusionist. You don't have a god. You're not gonna. You don't have a god. The goddess of thieves, at least.
Yes, I worship the goddess of Featherfall.
All right, I will. I will give you a. I will give you. I will give you your intelligence chance of divine intervention as you're falling through the air.
No, this is one of those.
Is that a broken? Is that a broken button?
Yeah. Go one more time. Oh, I'm only getting 62s and 89s.
Yeah. All right. Give me an athletics roll.
Whew, all right, and we're back on track. I have gotten over all of my friends dying around me and have realized that I am also about to die.
Okay, the good news is
I'm like Anakin clawing his way out of the volcano.
Good news is you were close enough to the edge because of where you started that you landed eventually on a ledge about 100 feet down, and you have 1 hit point left. I straight rolled it. And I got a lot of 5s and 6s too.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Oh.
you're really busted
Oh.
up. Can I have a system shock survival roll?
Don't ask me for that again. Oh, I got it.
All right. And can I have an investigate roll?
That's easy. Pretty sure I still got it. Yeah, I
All
do.
right. You manage during the entire thing to mildly break everything but your head, fortunately, and you don't black out, and you have enough knowledge to realize that the ledge you landed on was actually a ledge that had to be built because the workers building the bottom side of that buttress on that side of the bridge had to actually come through somewhere to be able to get there. And so this is apparently there's a cave right next to you. It probably goes somewhere.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that goes to a good place. Considering I
They
was on the
always
orc
do.
side of the bridge and then fell and landed on the orc side of the lava.
No, you were on
All
the
right,
dwarf side.
I'm gonna shoot my grappling hook across and tiptoe over the wire to the other side of the lava.
Okay,
No.
make a perception roll.
Yeah, 33.
Yeah, you hear, somewhat see. They are like 100 feet above you, and you're still really banged up. But from the position you're laying on, you can see the orcs are starting to like come and check the bridge, and like because it's all right there.
I'm
And
gonna
your
hit it
team's
with a
like dead
spell.
right there. So, all right, roll. What's your power? 90. Holy shit! Yeah,
Yeah.
it would be. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
All
76.
right. All right. Make a make uh yeah, make an intelligence times 5 roll. Is that what that's 76? Okay, yeah, you got
Intelligence
it.
times 5.
Boy, good thing you're so smart. Yeah,
Yeah.
like you are like,
Opposite of all
fuck
my other
you,
characters.
bitches. And you throw the spell up there, and it hits right in the middle of the bridge, and it sets that one off, and it sets that one off, and it sets that one off, and all these orc faces that were peering over, looking around, just whoosh, and they're just flying through the air, and like the spell is powerful enough that it literally just like throws the whole bridge and all the orcs way up in the air. And then you go, what goes up must come down. What do
I'm
you
gonna
do?
I'm gonna raise my middle finger and run into the cave.
All right.
Well, hobble like or roll maybe might feel better on my broken skeleton.
Roll. Give me an athletics roll.
Yeah. 60.
Yeah, you are able to basically roll your way in and drag yourself about 5-6 feet inside before the first gigantic chunks of the bridge start to fall back down in. You hear screaming, "Oh, and fucking God, dwarf die!" and all this stuff and timbers, and it goes on for a really long time. It slows down, but like popcorn, like stuff just keeps going ping and thud and crack and for several minutes. You are covered in small stones and chips of whatever and rope and hemp and dust and dirt, like it all blew down over you and past you. Um, what do you do?
Does this cave go farther in?
You mean investigate?
63,
Yes.
yeah.
It is a very rough cut, but expertly cut tunnel from somewhere. It's about 5.5 feet tall. So you would imagine it probably was either cut by dwarves or by goblins. Um, and it oh, actually, that's a lie. You know it was cut by goblins. Dwarves wouldn't wonder about that. It doesn't have like the precision that it would have if it was dwarves. It's like it works.
Yeah.
I mean, from a dwarf's point of view,
Yeah.
but definitely goblin build. And what do dwarves have in here? They have infravision or something, heat vision.
Heat vision?
They must have
Um, they might
infravision
have
60 feet
low light
or something,
vision.
right? Or do you have a magical form of vision? Or do you have a tinderbox and torches? Because it is dark as fuck that direction.
Yeah, they get dark vision. 60
Yeah, I
feet.
thought so. 60 feet, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So make an intelligence roll.
69. Oh, yeah. Oh, you know what?
You
One of those 60s was 60.
oh, it was a 60.
Duh, but
It worked. It worked, but 60% of the time it works every time. You are coming out of shock and the pain of the fall and all your friends dying and all that shit. And you realize that at the beginning of this, you had a pack, and in that pack was a healing kit, like a
Oh,
like a
good.
scout for like binding wounds and salves and all that kind of shit. And that you're probably
For internal bleeding,
bleeding from 15 places.
including like my internal organs and stuff.
Give me 4 system shock survival rolls.
Yes. No. No. And yes.
All right, give me 2 D12s.
19. Let's go.
So the 10 and the 9. You have mild hairline fractures in both of those your thighs.
Oh, cool. That wasn't a health.
That was you surviving, not breaking 4 bones.
In my yeah, both of my thighs. Oh, I really should not have landed like
that. Yeah, they're usable, but they are agony. And you have 8 bones that didn't break, and that could have, would have, should have, and you're bleeding from 6 places. So, give me 3d6.
14.
You're able to gain 14 hit points back from sewing, bandaging,
Splinting my legs together.
Yeah, I mean, you can't splint your thighs, but you do have salves that have medicinals that deaden the pain and speed the healing and do all that kind of stuff that are like standard issue for your team. You make a perception roll.
91. No.
All right. Yeah, you're good. You didn't notice that. And so it's not going to kill you immediately. All right, so you can see Ish. you can see in textures and patterns of shapes of difference of temperature enough to navigate. You the tunnel just goes at this level that direction.
Man, I am so much farther down than I thought I would be. Yeah, I'm just gonna continue down the tunnel trying to find the exit because I can't go backwards.
All right. Yeah, it's actually, it's got debris and shit in it like you'd expect in a goblin tunnel, but nothing terribly dangerous. It goes on for about 150 feet and then starts to point more up towards the surface. Um, Give me an intelligence roll.
87.
You figure it must come out somewhere, maybe like 500-600 yards, like I don't know, half a mile away from where you started, based upon how far it went in, and then the angle that you're going up, because the up angle is pretty damn steep.
Oh, good, good. I'm so much
But
closer to home.
you're gonna still be in the same. If it continues the way it is, you'll still be in the same roughly area as the group that you just blew up some portion of.
Um. All right. Yeah, I just get to the top, and then take my time to sneak through the end and get out and investigate.
Okay, give me three one contested rolls.
65. Oh yeah. 32. Oh yeah. 90.
Oh my
Oh.
goodness, yeah. You make it all the way to the surface. Like there's just really like boring after the last hour and a half of your life. Gloriously nothing to see. You get to the surface. It has unfortunately been well, not like intentionally filled in, but time and water and shit has kind of filled the whole entrance to this inn with like broken wood and sticks and all that kind of shit. What do you do?
Huh. Do I have any more of those explosives on me?
No. No, you weren't the battle mage.
I
Although
am
that
just
does give you the idea that it's not impossible that on that person's body there might be some very useful magical items.
what person?
Your dead battle mage.
Oh, yeah, that's probably going to be hard to get to.
I'm just giving you the option. You just had the idea.
Um, yeah, I'm just going to whip out my toolkit and start like prying away the stuff to try to get to the surface.
Okay, give me an investigate,
17,
and then
yeah.
3 athletic rolls.
Oh, 70 out of 72. 47 and 27.
Yeah, you are able to figure out which ones need to be pushed and pulled, and it takes you a good 20 minutes, but you're able to move enough pieces that you can crawl out. It is dusk. Sun's going down at this point. This is actually when you had intended to set off the original trap. You make a perception roll.
Oh no.
You hear like distant rumbling of like thunder. You can kind of, like it's loud enough that you can hear it in the distance, and it's in the distance. It's like you can feel it shake a little bit. What do you do? You're in terrain that it's very rare to find. This is like where they're bringing the ring back, and it's mostly rock, but there's scrub every once in a while. Their caves poke up, but for the most part, it's rocky terrain, elevation changes of 300, 400, 500 feet.
Yeah, I'm just going to
Also, I'm sorry to say, I didn't say this before. You can see from where you poked through that there's the road that leads to the bridge is like right in front of you.
the no bridge.
Well, the fine remains of a bridge.
Yeah, I
Like you're
guess
not
I'm
just like
going.
out of the middle of the wilderness. There's actually a big fucking road right there.
I guess I'm gonna
By road, I mean not a road.
sneak
It's
my
not
way
like bricks or
over
anything.
to the bridge side and check it out.
Okay. There's there's how stealthy are you trying to be?
As stealthy as I can, crawling across the ground without my legs.
It's a half a mile back to where the bridge is.
Yeah,
That would take the better part of the night.
She doesn't really have any other choice.
Okay.
Get back to the bridge, make sure that the mission was a success, and then fucking hopefully get across somehow and get back home. There's probably a bunch of stuff at the bridge she wants to get from all of her friends.
Okay, you start moving really slowly but surely, using every bit of cover. Give me 5 stealth rolls. Good start.
No, number one. No. Yes. Yes. And yes. 2 fails and then 3 successes.
Yeah, you're about 25 minutes in. You've moved about 50 yards, maybe. But you're sure that nobody can see you. What you failed to notice earlier was it wasn't thunder. There's an army coming up the road.
Oh my god,
And
Tim.
so basically, like, you start to see the very front of the vanguard of a returning orc army, and they're, they're far away. You know, they're a mile away. But there's so many of them. It's like 30,000. There's so many of them that, like, you know, you can feel it and hear it, and but you know what it is. You've been in the military now for 5 years, so you either need to pick up your pace or or hide.
Yeah,
I mean,
I think once I realize that, I'm just
but
going to
but you
start
realize that the
running.
hiding would mean like it could take 5 days for this army to pass.
Yeah. I realize what's coming, and I just fucking stand up and start running.
Make a perception roll.
No, 71 out of 65.
Sorry.
This is the price you pay when you're trying to
Yeah,
fuck with orcs.
the whole like area that you are in now, like you started moving faster, and you seem to be doing pretty good, and then a fireball hit you,
Oh, jeez.
and yeah, and it hits you in the hand like that. Your hand takes most of the concussive damage to it, so you take 5 points to the hand, which
Ow.
fucking smarts. Um, and everything around you at the moment is actually on fire. The only part of you that's on fire is your hand. What do you do?
Um, smother my hand in my robes and pick up the pace and start running down the side of the road.
Okay, make a perception roll.
Oh, yeah. I think that's a crit. Oh, no. So close.
Very close. Very close. You absolutely know that off to your right hand side are at least two people because you can hear them talking, and one of them is saying in your intelligence level, yeah, you would know it. In Ogre, um, this like, I just hit him. I told you, get him. Not even one left. That bridge didn't blow itself up.
I am going to try. I'm going to try to sneak up to them, cast Bajir's illusionary soldiers, and shape the soldiers like the orcs from the orc army, and then have the soldiers like run up to them. Um, oh, that's nice. Yeah, you can't feel them. Okay, that's good. So yeah, I'm gonna have them run up, kind of like fuck with the ogres, and then lead the ogres to the army that's coming.
Oh. Make an athletics roll.
Yeah, by 1 point.
You stuff your hand in your robe. It does go out. You cast a spell.
12. Let's go.
and your spell is to make an illusionary orc army that is going to
1d4.
charge
I only get
over
one.
one orc who's going to run over and fuck with the two that you saw over to the side, you think?
Yeah, they basically have like, it looks and feels exactly like it and has armor class of 14. When they're hit, they're destroyed. But yeah, he's just gonna run up, slice them, scream like, "You've all betrayed us. We're gonna kill you all," and then like rally back to his army that's coming.
Okay. Well, this is what happens.
Well, that was a weird sound.
You conjure an orc. Are you going to use your movement as well? Like, are you going to stand still, cast a spell, stand still? Are you going to move? What are you going to do?
No, I can see them. I'm over there while I'm over here.
Yeah, I wish that I had heard what you just said. I heard over here, over there. What did you say before that?
I did speed up all crazy. Okay, am I back now?
Yeah, you are.
I'm going to, if I can see them, I'm going to try to hide in this bush and then fuck with them from a distance with my illusion.
Okay. Make an intelligence roll.
52, yeah.
You know they know where you are because this bitch just hit you with a fireball.
Oh, the ogres?
That's the direction it came from.
Huh. Oh. Um.
You were running, dodging, running, dodging, going at half speed, sneak. And then all of a sudden, you got hit by a fireball. And then you heard one of them scream, "I just hit him. Go get him."
Oh, I thought I saw a group of ogres talking to each other on the side past the orc army.
You saw two things over on the side. You heard that it was ogre because you were intelligent enough to speak
it. Yeah. Well, then I'm just gonna continue to do what I'm doing and hope it
You're
works.
gonna, you're gonna, you're. I'm saying, like, are you gonna? You're obviously not. You don't have cover.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do this and then continue running down the path to the bridge.
Okay. So you take a moment, you're like, fuck, you stick your hand in, you conjure up an orc and you send it over towards the people that you saw over there. You take off running. Ooh, make a perception roll.
8.
That's a good one. There's a fireball flying at you. Would you like? You can dodge it at half if you'd like. Basically, it
Well,
would be half your athletics.
no.
Uh, oh, you also you might be able to dispel it. You probably you won't. I mean, you say you didn't dodge it. Okay, never mind. Anyway, You take, oh God, 10 points to the head.
Woo! That puts me at
Which
-1.
is the exact number that you have. Well, it's 0, really.
I had 10.
I know, but you only took 6 and 4, you see. The 12 is the headshot.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, 10 to the 1. Make a system shock survival roll.
Woo!
Yeah, you're alive. Make an athletics roll.
Fuck.
Your body stops running though when you get hit in the head, and you kind of like stumble and fall, crash to the ground. The normal thing people do when they get hit in the side of the head by a fireball. But you're not out. Any last words?
Yes, I have a perfect last words.
Make a perception roll.
Seven.
Yeah, you totally hear your orc fighting for a brief instant with someone. And you hear one saying, "I told you it wasn't real, you idiot. Now go get him."
I pull out the zombie powder from my pocket and I cast false death on me by placing the zombie powder on my tongue. The illusionist takes a fortitude check to see if the powder
give me a system shock
damages
survival
them.
roll.
Yes, this is a kill myself or play dead. Oh, fuck.
Fuck. Wow. Good game.
I whip the poison powder from my pocket, whip it into my mouth, and start convulsing and bubbling
Cast
out the
the
nose.
spell and... Wow, that was a brutal one.
Oh, if they fail, they remain unconscious for an extra hour beyond their planned time and take 1d6 damage. Okay. Considered poison damage.
Roll a d6 and then give me a system shock survival roll.
Oh, so
All right.
much. It was such potent
You're at
stuff.
-5. Slipping away, shedding the mortal coil. And your body's like, I never wanted to be here in the first place.
Oh, no. Wow, at least I got the job done.
And there ends the story of Throm Humplefiend. You did. When that army gets there, they're going to be like, what do we do now?
We lost an entire team, but we thwarted the army for maybe a day.
Oh, days. You're going to go down as a hero.
Well, maybe
You saved lives.
No one's gonna know about me, and they're all gonna talk about the sexy archmage that set it all up and blew it all up at the very last second, saving the day by killing everyone.
Yeah, but with your charisma at 18, if you're anyone's sexy, it's your character.
I'm the only one with a book written about me.
I bet you were delicious. That ogre magi, she's gonna just feast on all your good parts.
All of my already broken bones.
That's what I'm saying. You're like pre-tenderized.
Jeez.
Jeez.
I really wanted to get to the top of that bridge.
Yeah, I wanted you to make it across the bridge the first time you tried. There was a whole adventure happening on the other side of that bridge.
Yeah, you're welcome. You leave it to me to do that.
You failed like 5 rolls in a row.
No, the beginning was horrible. Yeah, I think I failed my first 8 out of 10 rolls or something like that. That was the worst start to a campaign I think I've had since my very first one playing with you in the Vampires one, where I fumbled jumping out of the helicopter to go into the desert.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
Horrible that was start. A good one. But how many times do you finish by committing suicide with black magic?
Maybe I was just thinking about that actually. Maybe I made myself taste bad so they didn't eat me. They just left me on the side, and eventually a warg found me and pulled me into their den and slowly dissolved me.
No, it made you taste better. In fact,
shit.
For some reason,
it healed her.
Really tasty.
She even pre-cooked me. Wow. Okay. And that concludes another
all of our listeners
failed episode. There was a few of them. I put up a number, but no one's done it yet. So if you've gotten this far and want to be involved and fuck up our story in the middle of it, follow us at Ogre Stories on Twitch, and we live stream every single one of these, so you can write in ideas for the story for our random roll in the beginning, or throw in random rolls for us, and we'll take those rolls and put them into it. Like, if any of you would have been there in the beginning, you could have helped me get to the top instead of falling 150 feet down the edge of Mordor Lane.
99 and you would have just fumbled.
Yeah. I think people are going to pick a lot of high numbers.
Joining us on yet another crushing soul journey of how to kill a character. And we look forward to you joining us again someday.
That's basically what short, like, one-shots are, is like, it's basically like the GM's opportunity to really fuck someone up.
So many good chances.
All right, you have to fight 5 things. Oh, you beat them? There's a few more things. But they're more powerful.
You know what? You really should have made this a better. This is your fault. You picked this story.
Oh, I know. I know. And I guess there had some elements of running away from orcs in it. It was much more of a hobble.
Falling away is more like it. falling away, and being blown away.
You know, as soon as you rolled out the damage, I figured I'd fallen into the edge of the lava and could crawl my way out, but the lava broke my fall from taking the full force damage going down.
Consider that, because I understand the physics of lava and know that you would burn up 100 feet before you even hit the lava.
No, I was wearing my robe of immunity to fire damage.
That
I took
earlier,
that
I
from
wouldn't
the
have had you hit a
sorceress
ledge.
before I fell. All right, GG.
Doing this again. And we love you all.
Subscribe somewhere. Check out our other videos. If I had to recommend one, I'd probably recommend. Gee, I don't know. I liked Death Race a lot.
Good.
The first one was really good too. The dinosaur one.
The Apocalypse, where you gain plant control.
Yeah, that one. I think that one's up. What was the last one that we did that's not out now because it doubled up? What was that story?
I was
Bee
escaping
Refuge or
as a
something,
test
right?
subject in a government lab.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that was one of the coolest kind of like zombie apocalypse things I've ever done. Yeah, that was a great story. I hope we get that out. All right, GG. Peace and love, everybody. See you next time.